So good day. Today I am going to explain what's inside my sales letter, my emails, my brochure, reports, etc. No, so first, inside my sales letter is basically uh, this sales letter is basically trying to convince a business leader, which is si Mr. Duang, that their company, Hurangim Unlimited, can help teams speak up more and share their ideas. It starts by asking if people in the team are holding back their thoughts or if good ideas are being ignored. And then it explains that the company creates a safe space where everyone feels comfortable talking, and that this helps improve teamwork and results. And the letter lists benefits like getting more people to share opinions, turning ideas into real actions, building stronger relationships, and improving decision making. It also mentions that many organizations have already used their service and seen positive changes, and like more participation in meetings. And at the end, it invites the reader to contact them for free, a 30-minute talk, and provides phone, email, and website details. So overall, the letter is trying to show that listening to everyone's ideas can make a company work better, and their service helps make that happen. We have the letter of inquiry. So this letter of inquiry is written by a student named Jasmine Sidwazo to a congressman to ask about financial help for college. So in simple terms, the student is introducing herself and explaining that she plans to study at for like Cebu Normal University, and that she needs money to help pay for school expenses, no, like sa like yung mga supplies. So she is politely asking for more information about the available cash assistance programs. Specifically, she wants to know what types of financial aid are offered, and who can qualify, and how and when to apply, what documents are needed, and how much money can be given, and if there are any grades requirements to keep the support. And at the end, she thanks the congressman and hopes for a reply soon, while also providing her contact details so that she can be reached easily. Now move on to the third one, which is the memorandum. No, so this memo is from a team leader named Jasmine Duazo to all team member, and it talks about a new program called Every Voice Counts. So in simple terms, she is saying that some team members may have good ideas but don't always get the chance or feel comfortable sharing them. So, this program is created to help everyone speak up. No, the memo explains that team members can share their ideas by filling out a feedback form, joining monthly decisions, or talking directly to our team leader. It also mentions that the program will start on April 1, and that all ideas will be read, discussed, and followed up on regularly. And the purpose of this program is to make teamwork better, build a sense of belonging, and make everyone feel heard rather. So in the end, she encouraged everyone not to hold back their ideas and remind them that they can ask questions anytime. Next, we have the email. So this email is from Jasmine Duazo to everyone in the team, and it talks about a new program called Every Voice Counts. So in simple words, she is informing the team that the program will start next month, and is meant to help people share their ideas more easily. And she also explains that sometimes people have good ideas but don't always get the chance to say them, no? So this program will give everyone a way to speak about work, projects, or improvements. She also says there are different ways to share ideas, like filling out a form, joining group meetings, or talking to her directly, and that all ideas will be listened to and used to make real changes. And the email mentions that the program will begin on April 1 and encourage everyone to join and ask questions if they have any. So in the end, she expresses that she is excited to hear from everyone. Report, no? So this report is about a program that helps people share the ideas and improve teamwork. So in simple terms, it explains that the goal is to take the ideas collected from team members and turn them into real changes that make the team and their work better. It also talks about building strong relationships by encouraging people to communicate more so that they can trust each other and feel closer as a team. And another important part is listening carefully to every idea and making sure people feel that their opinions are taken seriously. And the report also mentions giving regular updates, like every 2 weeks, so that everyone knows what is happening with their ideas. So, overall, the report shows that by listening, sharing, and working together, the team can improve and become stronger. We have the job search. So this job search profile is about Jasmine Siduazo, who is an English major graduate and wants to work as a spokesperson. So or in a job related to communication. In simple terms, she is introducing herself and showing what she is good at. She says she is passionate about communication and has skills in speaking, writing, and editing. She also explains that words are very powerful and should be used carefully because they can either help or hurt people. No, so the profile highlights her academic achievements and her goal to use her communication skills to create meaningful and influential content. It also includes her personal details like where she lives, her email, a school, and contact number so employers can easily reach her. So overall, the profile is meant to show her strengths and convince employers that she is a good fit for communication related job. Is the instruction. So um, this instruction guide explains how people can share the ideas in Every Voice Counts program in a simple and clear way. So it says that there are many ways to share your thoughts, no? Like using an online form, joining meetings, talking one-on-one with a leader, sending an email, or even leaving a suggestion. It also explains that the team will carefully read and understand every idea, and they will discuss them together to make sure no one is ignored. Now, the guide mentions that there are tools like easy forms, meeting schedules, and website to help people share anytime. So the main goal is to make everyone feel comfortable speaking up and to turn their ideas into real improvements for the team. Lastly, it says that the team will give updates about what they are doing with the ideas and will continue to encourage people to share more thoughts. Now we will move on to the web pages in PowerPoint. No? So these web pages and PowerPoint slides are about a group called Horangi Unlimited and their program that encourage people to share their opinions. No? In simple words, they are introducing who they are, their team members, and what they believed in, which is listening to everyone's idea and respecting their different opinions. So they explain their missions, which is to make sure everyone can speak up and be heard, and their vision of creating a place where people feel comfortable sharing their thoughts. So they also show their services they offer, like helping people express their opinions and making sure those ideas are valued. No? The presentation includes reason why people should choose them, such as allowing everyone to speak freely, listening carefully, and using ideas to improve work. It also shows examples of their past projects and explains their workflow, which starts from listening and collecting ideas, then discussing and planning, and finally taking action and giving feedback. And at the end, they provide their contact details and thank the audience, showing that they are open to communication and ready to connect with others. Next, we have the brochure. No? So this brochure is about a restaurant called Sibung's Burger, no, that sells burgers and want to attract customers. So in simple words, it is introducing the restaurant, and what makes it special is that it says that the place is great for people who love burgers because they use a good ingredients and create delicious flavors. The brochure also mentions some offers like live music every weekend, discounts of up to 10%, and free table booking. It shows one of their main products, which is a burger, and even has a 50% discount for delivery orders. There is also a special menu item called the Carrot Cheeseburger, which looks tasty and is being promoted to customers. At the bottom part, it provides contact details like a phone number, location, and website, so people can easily order. Overall, the the brochure is made to convince people to try their burgers and visit or order from the restaurant. So we have the a newsletter. No, so this newsletter is about a meeting in an organization and the issues they are facing. So in simple words, it explains that the vice leader and other officers had a meeting to talk about problems in their area and also about re-electing their leader. They discussed that they should focus more on bigger and more important problems instead of small ones. No? The newsletter also says that the member of the organization should not depend too much on others because they have their own leaders and the right to share their ideas and concerns. It also highlights the importance of unity and working together, and that a good leader should guide the people properly. At the end, the vice leader suggested bringing back peace and order in the organization, and the members agreed to support this plan along with the re-election of their leader. So overall, the newsletter is sharing what happened in the meeting and encouraging teamwork and good leadership. Lastly, we have the flyers. No? So these flyers is about finding a missing pet rather named Horangi. So in simple words, it is asking people for help to locate him. The flyers shows a picture and describes Horangi as having black, white, and brown colors. It also says that he was last seen on March 22, 2026 at the Bulacan Philippine Arena. The flyers gives more details about his personality, saying he is friendly, very energetic, and will come when cold, and that he has a black spot on his back. It also mentions a very big reward. Um, I mean, it also mentions a very big reward for anyone who can help find him, no? Which is meant to encourage people to help. At the bottom, there is a contact number that people can call if they are or if they have any information. So overall, the flyer is made to quickly inform people and ask for help in finding Horangi.